Hi Year 2, it's only me. Welcome back to Tuesday and another topic lesson. Now today we're going to do some geography work and it's quite a nice lesson and we're going to be going outside today for our geography lesson if possible. If you can't go outside today, don't worry. I've got an alternative activity for you to do as well. Now in geography we have been looking at England, but today we're going to drill our focus down to our own local area. Now for some of you, your local area might be Cuxton, and for some of you, your local area might be Strood, or it might be a different town or village that you live in. Or features of your local area might be different to somebody else's. What you're going to be doing today is thinking about your local area, deciding, do you live in a village or do you live in a town? And then what you're going to do is you're going to go outside and you're going to find some of those features. And the sheet that you're going to be using is linked below. So you're going to go outside, have a look around your local area and tick off the features as you find them. So it'll be a nice, fun, outdoor lesson. Make sure you wrap up warm though, because it's chilly out there, isn't it, this week? Now, you could, if you wanted to, do some cross-curricular learning with computing and take a digital device and snap some pictures of all the features you find and send them in as well. So that is your task for today. Now after I finish talking, there's a little bit of a video about towns and villages and cities and how to decide what your local area fits into. And then you can go outside, go exploring, finding those features in your local area. I can't wait to see the pictures you take. Don't forget, they will be shared online, so make sure you're happy with that and that mummies and daddies are happy to share your photos online with the rest of the school. Have a great day. I miss you all. I can't wait to see you again and keep safe. Bye Year 2.
Today we are going to identify the features of the town or village where I live. To be successful, you need to name the local area where you live. Know if you live in a town or a village. Describe the location of my town or village and look for features in each. And tell other things I like and dislike about my local area and give clear reasons. Do you live in a town or a village? What's the difference between each one? Let's watch the video and find out.
Human beings have developed all sorts of settlements or communities. Some big, some small, some close together, and some far apart. Pretty much every settlement, no matter how extraordinary or ordinary it is, can be classified as a city, a town, or a village. But what makes these places different? This is Ava. She's going to help us discover more about villages. Villages are small settlements with a small number of houses for a few hundred people. Most villages are found in the countryside and may be surrounded by farms where food is produced and sold to people in towns and cities. Some villages have a few shops. And there may be a place of worship, like a church. And there's usually a school. Thanks, Ava. It was great exploring Saintfield with you. This is Sam, and he's in a town. Hi, Sam. A town is a larger settlement than a village. More people live in a town, normally a couple of thousand, so they need more homes and more shops. You might even find some leisure facilities and often a town hall. There are places of worship and of course towns have schools too. Thanks Sam for helping us explore Bangor. Now to our biggest settlement, a city. And here's Isabel to help us with this one. Hi Isabel. Cities are the largest kind of settlements and often have millions of people living in them. All those people have to live somewhere, so you'll find lots of different kinds of homes. Some people live in houses, others in flats or apartments. Cities usually have a lot to offer. Shops, leisure facilities, restaurants, cinemas, museums, places of worship. Many have a cathedral, like this one. And of course, you're never far from a school in a city. Thanks, Isabel, for showing us around Belfast. It's not just the people that live in cities, towns or villages that get to enjoy what each place has to offer. Roads, railways and pathways connect them all, so people from villages can easily get to a city to shop, and people who live in towns can easily get out to the countryside.
Who lives in a town? If you live in Strood, you live in a town. If you live in Cuxton, you live in a village. If you live in Horling, you live in a village. And if you live in Rochester, well, that's a tricky one, because some people say it's a town and some people say it's a city. We are going to go on a walk around our local area and see if we can find the features of our town or our village. If it's in your local area, it means you can normally walk to it or ride a bicycle there. If you can't walk to it or ride a bicycle there, it's not in your local area. So I want you to take this sheet outside with you, and maybe an iPad or a phone as well, and take pictures of these features and tick them off when you find them. Then it'd be really great to see your photographs and your worksheet at the end of the day, so you can see which features you have found. You can also write down other features you find. What else might you find in the village or in your town that's not on my sheet? You might find a police station, or a fire station. You might find a petrol garage. You might find lots of houses, or maybe some flats. You might find some fields or a farm. You might find lots of crossings. You might find a post box. Keep your eye out on your walk to see the other things that you can find. When you've finished your walk, have a think about this question. What do you like and dislike about your local area? If you can't go outside today, then you can still do your geography work virtually by going to Google Maps. Find Google Maps on your internet. You might already have it on your device. It should come up with your local area already. If it doesn't, type it into the search bar. Then follow the next video to find out how to use Google Maps to complete your geography work. Your pinchy fingers and zoom in, and there's a little man, a little yellow man. Can you see him? And if we click on him, the roads go blue, and if we click on the man on the road, the man will magically transform there. And then you can go on a virtual walk of your town or your village. Let's see what we can find in Cuxton. Okay, let's look for a bus stop. Okay, a bus stop. Keep your eyes peeled for a bus stop. A bus stop. I think there's one coming up because in the morning there's normally lots of children waiting. Is it around here? Here it is. Here's a bus stop. So if you've got bus stop on your sheet in Cuxton, you can tick that one off. What else is on our list? A supermarket. Right, where's a supermarket in Cuxton? The Co-op. Let's go and find the Co-op. Let's go the other way on Bush Road towards school. Keep going. keep going. Well, here's our school, so we can take a picture of that, snap. The co-op, where's our supermarket? Well, I can't go any further, we go. There we go, and there's our supermarket, so snap a picture of that. So if you can't get out today, don't worry, you can go onto Google Maps instead and go on a virtual visit. Enjoy hunting for those features in your local area. I can't wait to see what you find. Bye, Year 2.